All right, Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome back. It's Shay Seeking. And yeah. So, two things. Two things. Okay. So, somebody just put new lights in here. Okay? Around the house. Right? And then it was something about, like, I told y'all I was listening to something and they said, it was a commercial or something that came on and said people that can't hear that well, sometimes they put flashing lights up, right? So I noticed last week the tourists must have changed the lights out in the front because they were like blinking when I went outside, like blinking, right? So I saw that, and then I heard that preview, and then I'm thinking, what does this person know that I don't know? Okay. Damn, it's kind of making me wonder why the trash been taken out several times, but it's like some boots or something that's sitting right there on the side of the house, right there on the corner. And matter of fact, last year or the year before, when I had this same type of vision, that is where I felt like I sensed somebody sitting one night when I went to the car, and I felt like something like hit me in the back or stung me in the back. And it's funny because after I came in the house, I did have like a little cut or something on my back. And I went online and somebody said something like, yeah, I shot you, or I shot you in the back, or I shot you. It was like a little Caucasian boy. I got you, or something like that. It was weird, okay? This is when I started to put all this stuff together, okay? So the flashing lights, then I noticed yesterday somebody put lights up. Wait, but the box. What box? Okay, hold on. All right, let's go here. So earlier, I missed a phone call from my mom and my dad, which they never really call, and they never really call on the same day, right? So I'm noticing this energy of the tourists. I don't know, Ben. It's almost like is trying to set up a case against me, right, for mental illness, right? And then this is what I feel, okay? I'm just telling y'all what I sense, okay? And but he knows that I have these abilities, right? So I find out that he's one-sided telling all the stories that's been going on in the house with his family, friends, whoever, okay? And then we talked earlier, and he said, well, yeah, I'm going to be taking, I'm hearing I needed an easy way out, okay? So I hear him saying, I'm going to be taking, my daughter, Aubrey, right? He going to be taking her to Florida. Now, he don't really like to fly, supposedly, okay? This is what I knew about him. In 2 weeks, and he need to be doing this and save money. And I said, well, whoa. You're not taking nobody nowhere by yourself. You know what I'm saying? What you mean you trying to take somebody on a trip with, because I feel like some shifty shit is going on. Okay, so, but anyways. And I'm like, yeah, that don't sound right. And then when I said, well, yeah, you're not going nowhere with her without me. And then, just because of the strange activity that he been portraying. Okay. So, okay. This whole thing about the key is sending him off because he thinks that I'm trying to say that this is talking about like pedo energy. I don't, but what I'm saying is I'm sense my gifts is to sense the things as a seer, okay? And this is just what I like to call it. It's like to see the energy on you. So it's like, I'm not judging you or anything. I'm talking about the monkey that's on your back, especially when somebody's been drinking or enjoying spirits. So, you want to take my dog, like, this is crazy. He never wanted to take no trips, I don't like it, okay? So, So I came back here, took a quick little cat nap. I woke up and there was some man on the screen that looked just almost like this man. I ain't saying that this is the same man, but I don't know why I took this picture earlier. I think it was because of the title or something I was trying to remember of the video. And he had like sunglasses on. It said the alien invasion, right? And I'm like, well, damn, that's the first time I've seen somebody, talking about something like that or whatever. And it's just sitting on my feed or whatever when I woke up. All right. So then, I don't know, I remember these pictures that I had taken of this person here. Because I did that, how Solomon lost his wisdom. Okay. So I'm looking at this picture and then I'm looking at this girl and I'm looking at her face. I'm looking at her eyes. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Okay. Because, y'all know this is what we've been doing on the platform, all this time, looking at things, aerial view of layouts of land and things like this, okay? And then I'm like, okay, I'm looking at this. I know this feminine energy is connected to one of these masculines, okay? This feminine energy is connected to one of these masculines. She's a tarot reader, okay? And I'm looking at this and I'm like, what in the hell is that, okay? That's that, okay? So, remember, I told y'all the argument that happened with the whole incident is this person, the tourists had been, enjoying a drink. And they, there's a lock on my daughter's door and I have the key now because for some reason the key was tucked in the room somewhere. I didn't like what I felt. And so, I was like, you don't need the key. She need to wake up anyways, just knock on the door. And so this person got upset and said, like, what do you think of this about my child or whatever? And I'm like, well, I'm not necessarily saying that. And then that's when he got real upset and broke my phone. Okay. So, thing is, that was the phone that had the recording on it of the incident that day to prove that this was all him. All right. In case anything happened. So, matter of fact, he picked that phone up and broke it twice. Threw it twice to make sure the motherfucker was broke. Okay. Because usually I don't have a chance to record strange activity. Okay. So that's how that whole incident happened or whatever. And now he's running around and, telling this story to all these people. And I missed a call from my parents. So I ended up, when I did end up calling my dad back, he said, oh, his parents called me. And they're saying this, and that. So something is heating up around this motherfucker, okay? There's some abnormal motherfucking activity. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So I'm like, oh, they did? Well, they're telling me that you did this and he said that and you did. I'm like, oh, okay, see, I see what they're doing. So this my mama, possibly my brother. Could be my sister because she went to school to be a psychiatrist. But I have these abilities, okay? And, So I was going to get my nails done today, but I ended up making it too late, so I had to go ahead and make an appointment. Okay. And I remember I told y'all I need to read this book. I wanted to go ahead and read this book. I wanted to catch up on it or whatever. And so I grabbed this book on my way out the door so I can read it at the nail place. Okay. The book, The Spring, where the prophecy about, I feel, a certain area, something is going to happen. Okay. It just so happens to have a similar name. Very, very similar. Okay. And so I couldn't find the book. So finally, like I said, I found the book. I brought it with me or whatever. So I was about to get in the shower, but someone told me to pick up the book. Matter of fact, Show and Tell, that song came on Pandora, okay? So I pick up my stuff, pick up the book. I said, well, what are you doing? You can't take the book in the shower. So I came back and I said, okay, just open it up real quick. So it just so happened to open up. And I said, why would you want me to read the first page? So I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, let me read the first page. So I started reading this part, right? Okay. All right. So it's saying, by the spring, a water jar, a brown earthen cup, okay, and a small jar for magic, okay? Now, the spring, like I told y'all, is like, if you look it up in etymology, it's like something that gives an endless or everlasting, whatever, not frequency, but something, okay? And so I think windows, cell phones, an actual spring, okay? Something that gives a view, a constant view of something, okay? So, you know, I'm thinking about even your television, okay? A mirror even, okay? And so I noticed that there was like a bottle of water, a coffee cup and stuff like this, right? By the TV. But also, you know, also in my other room on my desk, actually. Okay. All right. She wears the colors of the scene. Oh my goodness. The tarot cards that I got. Y'all, I'm getting chills. Oh my goodness. This is the, oh my goodness. I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to stop it. And then I'm going to have to go ahead and get a picture of this, okay? So I feel like, let's get to the point. I feel like what the ancestors is doing is fighting back on my, right? Just in case these people are trying to use my gift to say that there's a mental illness. I think this is spirit saying, I'm about to shut this shit down once and for all, okay? So hopefully that's what we're going to do. And hopefully y'all going to see it the same way I see it, okay? So now this scene has almost already occurred once. So again, it says she wears the colors of the scene. She has been painting a black bird with a, this make me think about somebody I seen watch. Oh, on Instagram, somebody was just drawing a black bird with a black paintbrush and some white paper. She has been painting a black bird with the spread wings on the stretched skin of a shallow drum. Now, okay, today a blackbird flew over my head and it kind of landed funny on this tree right here, okay? It says, beside her, a stiff skin is folded in a small oblong trunk. Now, when I was reading this book, it freaked me out last year, or a year and a half last year, because I was sitting next to two trunks. I have these antique suitcases for decoration in my family room. Right? And I had some stuff, and it had some painted stuff on there, and one of my daughters had drew a picture, and it was on that trunk. So I was tripping out when I read this and I seen this, but I'm trying to figure out how this is occurring again here, okay? Yeah, it was my daughter, the one, okay, yeah. Okay, so it says, a stiff skin is folded into a small oblong trunk, okay? By the spring, a brown earthen cup, and a small jar for magic, okay? Now, I don't know what that's talking, hold on, let me. Because, again, last year, this was something that I saw outside in my neighbor's house, okay? We about to get to it, hold on. All right, y'all. Okay, I'm tripping the fuck out. I end up watching a video today of somebody doing a junk journal. Listen, right underneath my TV, I'm going to tell you what I got. A glass jar, a wooden box, and a book, like one of those secret books that, like a book that decor thing where you open it up and it's something it's something in there. Now, banana keeps popping out in our readings, right? Now, I opened up that box. My D-baby was here today. And for some reason, she had a banana. It was an old piece of banana inside of this box. This it's like a book. It's shaped like a book, but it's like a keepsake box, okay? Wow, hold on, okay? And I have these little metal small cups. Now, I moved it the other day, and I put them over there by my cards or whatever on my desk. But anyway, it goes, there's still a jar there. I have a pickle jar, okay? The small oblong black box, and then the book, okay? The book box, all right? Wow. It says, by the spring, a water jar, a brown earthen cup, and a small jar for magic. This contains 6 kernels of corn, okay? Now, right here in front of me, because I wanted to see what this is talking about, I went ahead and I took 6 kernels of corn, and I took some of my crystals and laid it out here, okay? And I put my phone in the middle of it just to see what would happen, or not thinking something would happen, but I just did that, okay? It says 6 quartz crystals. This is what I got sitting in front of me right now. Singing bird comes in left from the village, okay? Y'all about to trip out when I show y'all these pictures. It says singing bird says Namke. Your brother 𝘠𝘠𝘐, where is he? Okay? So this is making me think of one of these twin flame, twin ray energies. Or even, oh shit. Or even my brother. Because I noticed that I hadn't talked to him in a while, but I noticed he'd be talking to, oh Lord. I noticed he'd be talking to the Taurus, and I noticed that his when I saw his number in the phone, is his area code is in the same type of location, the same state as me, when he's supposed to be living in a whole nother state, okay? All right, follow me here. It says Namke says, on the river, he went to fish. Why is your heart heavy? Now, I told y'all in my video last night that my chest was hurting. But also, I feel like somebody is sad. I feel like somebody is sad. It says, mother bird, question mark. Is not my father back from the battle unhurt? Okay? And it says, singing bird says, today when I husked the corn. Now, I looked at this before, and it was making it like somebody might not be husking corn right away, right now, okay, right now in 2022, okay, but they could be working. So husking is also working, just working on something, okay? Working on something or putting something together or something like this. And it says, I fell asleep and dreamed, okay? Now, that's what just happened to me a second ago. All right. And it said, Namke says, of what? And singing bird says, of a bird and a snake. Okay. And it says, the bird was caught by the foot on the cleft of a dead tree trunk. Oh my goodness. This makes me think about a tarot card. The snake was climbing. I woke in fear. Now, this nap I took was only a couple minutes here, okay? Why this lady's name keep coming up today? Tokyo somebody, okay? I don't know what the hell that got to do with this, but I don't know, okay? But no, it was some cards. Something we pulled the other day, man. Something was right here. It's a card. It's one of my tarot cards, I think. That has a tree, like Yeah, because I remember I said this looked like the second stick. Oh my goodness, yes, it's my cards. Okay, I know what deck it is now. Okay, it's got the fork in the row, or like the branch with the two branches on it, and the snakes, in a snake or snakes wrapped up around it. Okay, dang. And I woke in fear. It says bird. It says Namke says bird of what color, and Singing Bird says black, and Namke says Black Hawk. Now remember this, because this is from what we just did the other day. And remember I said this make me think about Black Hawk when I get that card with those crows, or with the Black Hawks attacking the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is coming to, that sword can represent a gun or something, or a musket, or a sword, okay, or a knife, okay. But he's trying to use that knife to do something, and the Black Hawks come down and attack him, okay? On that tarot card, okay? So it says, Singing Bird says, he went at dawn to fast and pray by the grave of Namnamaki. Wait, Nanamaki. Oh. Oh. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, my chest hurt. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Wee. Nana Maki, or Nene Maki. He thinks the Great Spirit is not pleased with him. Namni. What is this? Nanamaki. No, it don't sound like Nebuchadnezzar. It says, or he would not have lost the battle at the fort. Okay? Remember I said something is locked down like Fort Knox around here? Okay? Something is going on. She looks into the small jar, the crystals. Okay? So this person's like the crystals, like, you know, with a question mark, okay? So I picked up, now I'm going to tell y'all what I did right before this. I picked up that pickle jar, and I looked inside of it to make sure it wasn't dirty or anything like that. And I went over to my stand, and I grabbed some crystals, okay? And I brought them over here to the table, all right? So it says, Singing Bird says, set them as the prophet did around the spring, and look and see if any vision will make clear. Now this is making me think about this. I keep on getting this. It keeps saying the ancient Egyptians knew that you can use, they could change weight or something like that by sound or something like this. Okay. So that commercial kept on coming on, right, on Pandora, and it made me think about how we were talking about ancient Egypt today in the biblical text. Right? And remember, what name was that? Negeb. Hold on. I'm hoping y'all following me here. All right? So it says, Singing Birds set them as the prophet did around the spring, and look and see if any vision will make clear the dream. And it says, Namke smooths the sand around the spring as though smoothing the mind. Okay? So this is me, you know what I'm saying? This, now I don't have no sand here, but you know, this is kind of like grainy here, and this could just be going too far here, but I'm just saying, this is what I was doing here, okay? Because when I seen this image, it made me go look for somebody, okay? Hold on. Okay, we don't want to do this. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, that's just too much. I was just doing way too much, okay? Apologies. Let's see. Smooth the sand around as though smoothing the mind. She takes crystals and kernels with the self-hypnotizing rhythm, set them in a magic pattern, and suddenly she stops, arrested by what forms in the spring, a vision, okay? Border agents brace for a surge in illegal crossings. Okay. All right. All right. So now look at this energy right here. I don't even know. This wasn't even supposed to be here. I wasn't even supposed to use this. See? You see this? Okay. This Biden energy here. Okay. Now I know this is just an image of whatever this is beside him. But I don't know why that's making me look at that, y'all. I mean, this is making me read this like I read my cards. Okay? I know this is just a part of this flag here. Possibly. But it's just like, why is that right there? What is that? Okay? So again, probe. Probe keeps coming up because that's what it said. Alien probe. Okay? All right? That's the book. And then I'm sitting here at the table and I'm looking at this right here. 4/20/22. Remember, if y'all been walking with me, you remember I keep on telling you I was sitting here looking at this thing like, what is this talking about? Okay? And you see what it says there. Okay? Somebody mad. Somebody. Now, I just be jotting stuff down. This is not how everything is supposed to be spelled. But, when I'm quickly trying to think, sometimes I just sketch things down real quick, okay? It's almost like when the devil found out that he had been banned from heaven, he went to go and devour or seek the rest of the seed. Ooh-wee, honey. Hold on. I'm telling y'all, these monitoring spirits, okay? So I'm sitting here, and we, I got my American spirits out, right? And I'm just sitting here. Oh my goodness, okay? I'm sitting here and the smoke started coming in front of the screen or whatever, so I started taking pictures, right? Now this kind of looked like the top of a pyramid or a peak with like wind whirling around it, okay? And something going on right here. I don't know what this is. Yeah, look at that, y'all. Oh my God, I'm feeling some kind of way up in this motherfucker right now. I don't know what this is. It's like sand. You see what I'm saying? It's like I can hear like the sound of like whirlwind here in the top of this peak or this mountain peak. Now this is also in those cards. This was also in those cards. Oh my goodness, a scene like this, okay? And then we have whatever this is coming up here from the top here. And look at, oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all see what I see, but I see, okay? It's like a sand swirl dance or something that's going on here. Then it talks about this kind of dance in this book too. But that do kind of like a bird, I ain't gonna lie, or a bat, okay? All right? I don't want to spend too much time. I don't want to mess up the whole storyline. Okay, so I'm talking to my dad on the phone or whatever, and I was concerned about him because last time that this happened, he was the energy that I went to. It, like, again, so I'm saying earthly father, father figures, whatever. Like I'm saying, founding fathers. We could be connected by fathers. You know what I'm saying? We could be connected by lineage. This could be soulmate, twin flame energy. Okay, I only may be connected to some of these masculines. Look at this thing, like kind of like the DNA, kind of look like the thing. Oh my goodness, y'all! It's talking about the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Oh my goodness, what is on top of my head? I don't even want to know. Let's keep moving. Shit. Oh my goodness, don't that look like a snake, y'all? Oh my God, that look like a snake. You know what? This is somebody's, ooh, this is a tarot reader. Okay, okay, I'm seeing a tattoo sleeve, and I'm seeing this particular serpent energy here. This look like a snake, y'all. Okay, look at the head, look at the neck, and look at the body coiling around. There's a feminine energy that has this on her finger. A tarot reader. She has a tattoo like this on her finger. That looked like a serpent to me, y'all. Okay? There's a face right here. Oh, shit, y'all. Listen. Look at this. This is almost like one of the staffs, okay? We were reading about the staff today. That staff that was going to be formed, okay? Or that rod, okay? So look at this. This kind of looked like that, and it also looked like, because we were talking patah, okay? So this also looked like one of the staffs that they have, because, you know, it looked like it got like a little dragon, like a pterodactyl head on it. And if you look at that one image, the first one that we just looked at as the smoke, that's exactly what that flying being looks like. A fucking little baby pterodactyl. Okay, y'all. See? I hope y'all ain't thinking I'm tripping. I hope y'all see what I'm seeing here. All right? We're going to put this together, though, where it's going to make a lot of sense. Hold on. Just trying to see if I see anything else in here. This kind of look like flowers or something like that. Leaves or something here. And I don't know what this looked like. Okay? This is two people. This is something holding on to something. Look at y'all. This is something. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Hold on. Right? So I'm sitting here. I don't even want to know what this looked like, okay? Because we got the Ace of Wands out here. But it looked like it's in reverse. I feel like this is a warning. This is something that's bound. This is something that's going to happen if somebody doesn't. This is some. Look at this energy here, y'all. Okay? Oh my goodness. Let's stop. We're going to go back into the book. Okay? The hell is that on the ceiling? Okay, let's go back into the book. Okay? It's taking too long for me to get to the point. Let's see. Because there what? Yeah, this looks like a kind of like a sword here. So yeah, this kind of look like a mermaid tail actually. Right here. So yeah, that made me think about even like what, son of dust, because son of dust is like also son of like, when you look up dust, okay, it's like wind or breath or these kind of energies as well, okay? All right, so let's keep on moving, all right? So we're going to read the rest of this, talk about what these cards is that's sitting out here, okay, and see what we see, all right? So it says, okay, she takes the crystals and kernels with a self-hypnotizing rhythm and set them in a magic pattern. I just have a circle here, but it brought me back to another reader's table today. She had a lot of beautiful crystals across the top of her desk, okay? I just decided to put it in a circle here, okay? And it says, suddenly she stops, arrested by what forms in the spring, a vision. And it says, Namke, my father, and this exclamation mark, okay? She shouts this or says this. He sits in thought, okay? Oh. Okay. He sits in thought. And it says, a white scout lies in ambush. Okay? Wow. My father does not see. The pale face raises his head and looks. My father does not see. The enemy lifts his musket and he aims. She suppresses a scream. Now listen. Listen. Listen, Linda. Let's go. Oh, hold on one second. I had to get to my screenshots. Okay, it's still going. So I went back, right? So I start going to some of the masculines that I sense, okay? And so I find this here, okay? Okay, so I start going back, and then I notice like this little blurred part right here, right? And so I'm looking at this, and I'm like, the way I'm looking at it from here, you see what I'm saying? The way I'm looking at this picture or this image from here, this is the same thing that happened when I took a picture of the Taurus. If y'all caught that video, now that him or somebody, his family or something, went on and deleted, they got into my account or whatever, deleted the video. The phone now with that image in it is broken, okay? I might be able to find it somewhere else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, okay? So I noticed that this looked like a double mat, you know, like this is the same thing that happened in that image when I took of the soulmate, okay? Y'all hear that? Because as I'm sitting here doing this, when I ended up putting these kernels down, I heard like soft, like gunshots. Like, I'm just wondering, like, this is not experiment, but I'm just seeing like this double something energy, like a parallel universe energy or some shit. I don't know. That's just like the easiest way for me to describe it. But I seen this and I'm like, wow, that look crazy. You see what I'm saying? That look crazy. That look crazy. All right. And guess what? These leaves look like those leaves that's in that smoke that we just seen here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Now, this is what I did. I went on and looked here. And look what the fuck we see here. Now, I don't know if y'all see this right over these blades of grass right here. Okay? These 3 blades of grass right here. Look at that thing that's sticking out. It kind of looked like the same thing that was on that, what? The image with Biden. This is the same shape of that thing that was sticking out there. Okay? But look at this. Look, let me read you what this is about to say next. All right? So it says, and I'm going to tell you when I went here and I seen that shit right there, I said, oh, and I kind of just like held in a scream, but I had my hand over my mouth, right? All right. So it's like, when I seen this, it kind of made me scream. And so it says now the enemy lifts his musket. He aims. She suppresses a scream. Okay. And it says, Singing Bird says, what then? What then? Did he fire? Now, this is what, now as I'm sitting here reading this, now I just heard like 6 real soft. Like if it was a gun, it was like a silencer or something. Like I don't know shit about guns really like that. Okay. But I'm just saying, it seemed like something was muffled. Okay. I've heard like gunshots and pops like around here before, but it was not like that. All right. It was more softened. Okay. And it says, what then did he fire? Did Black Hawk fall? And Namke says, peering in vain, it is gone. I see no more. And it says, is this to be? And Singing Bird says, he thinks no enemy can harm him while he's in the spirit. And Namke says, the vision is the spirit's warning. rouse the warriors and send them up the hill. And it says singing bird. Now, we've been talking about a lot about hills, mountains, and valleys here, okay? And it says singing bird. There are none in the village. They are hunting and fishing. What shall we do? And it says Namke making her hands a trumpet directed up. Okay? Directed up, back to the right. Black Hawk, pause. Black Hawk, they listen. Singing bird says he will hear nothing. And when I went over there to get my, that's, okay, I didn't read this part already. This is, I didn't read this, okay? Now that's on page 11. Remember, we keep pulling that damn 11, okay? We keep pulling 11. Now this, we on page 12. And I'm looking right here on this card, and we talking about, again, 22. 4/22/2024. I don't think we're on the 12th day yet. What are we? The 7th? And Black Hawk, pause. Black Hawk, pause. They listen. Songbird says he will hear nothing. Lord, let me tell you something here. Okay, I don't even want to talk about it. Singing bird said he will hear nothing. Namke, I will run for 𝘠𝘠𝘠. But there were two in the village. 𝘬𝑡𝑖𝑎𝑠𝑎𝑖. Wata. Oh, shit. And Tiamat. What was in that book today? One of those names ended with Tim. T-E-M. But Tiamat also, okay, is making me think, is taking me back to is it Gilgamesh in them, or they came from the sunrise with my father. They were asleep in the lodge of Nama. Send them with weapons up the hill. Singing bird, going swiftly. Yes, but fetch 𝘠𝘠𝘠. Namke starts off right front up the river, but sees her crystals. She runs back, gathers them into her jar, and then starts to run, but looking forward on her path, stops abruptly. 𝘠𝘠𝘠 comes running from the right front. He sees her, but passes towards the left, not intending to stop. Namke says, where are you going, 𝘠𝘠𝘠? 𝘠𝘠𝘠 stopping. Who was shouting Black Hawk? Okay, this is making me think earlier when I went outside and my daughter kept screaming my name. Who was shouting Black Hawk? Namke, after pointing to herself. Go up quickly to the grave of Nana Maki. Black Hawk is there in prayer. Our mother dreamed in the spring, and the vision showed a white scout firing at our father. I have seen more than a vision. I have saw 5 white skulkers in a hollow up the river. They trailed my father from the fort, and now they're trailing me. Now, okay, we're going to stop there because this already happened last year, but I think this is now. Listen, if these might not be white skulkers, hold on, how many pictures did I take? 1,